people? Welcome to Week 8 recap of the All-Star Fantasy Football League. We're here through 8 completed weeks, and we still have an undefeated team in our league. This is nuts. Will he go the distance? Will he go to the distance? Who knows? Who knows? We'll get to that in a second, but first matchup we're going to talk about is the Texas Cake Sanders and Yo Mamas. Woo! All right, Matt. High scorers here. You got Dalvin Cook in there, 25 points. You had 22 from Geno. You got 14 from Fournette. Your receivers all did 13 points, so Pierce got you 13 as well. 20 from the Eagles defense. Good job on that. 127 points for Yo Mamas. Now, for the Cake Sanders, I had 25 from my quarterback, Jackson, 33 from Tony Pollard, and 22 from Cooper Kupp, who got injured there at the end. We'll see what happens. 18 points for the Titans defense. 139 points for the Texas Cake Sanders. Oh, Matt, we're both 4-4, Bubba. Isn't that crazy? Then looking on your bench here, there's absolutely nothing you could have done. You got 10 points from Madison on the bench. No, there's nothing you could have done. You were going to lose this week anyway. All right, so just deal with it. No trophies to hand out in this one, as the point spread was only 12 points. All right. Next matchup. We have the Reapers and Buckeye Nation. The Nation of Buckeye, who right now is ranked number 2 in the nation in college football. Who cares? They're the Buckeyes. Anyway, back to the All-Star Fantasy Football League. Mike, I got Kyler Murray in there at 28 points, 34 from Derrick Henry, 30 from Waddle, -4 from the Buccaneers defense. When you started them on the Thursday night game, I was wondering if you're going to be upset about that when them get -4 points, or why you would actually play them against Baltimore, but you did. Anyway, 144 for the Reapers, guys. Buckeye Nation over here. Joe Burrow, only 17 points. He had an interception. He lost a fumble as well. 21 from Ramondre Stevenson. 27 from the Saints defense, who shut out the Raiders. Craziness. 99 points total for Buckeye Nation. 144 for the Reapers. That, my friends, is a 45-point win, which brings us to nowhere, to an 8-0 Reapers team and a struggling 4-4 Buckeye Nation. I say you're struggling now because you were doing pretty decent there. Anyway, Mike, what's going to happen here, Bubba? You got bye weeks out the wazoo coming up. You get Eckler back next week. Man, you're on a roll, brother. You're on a roll. We'll see what happens. 45-point victory. Wasn't most points scored. It was tied for the second most. Yeah. All right. Next matchup, we have the Fatties of Corn-Fed against the Antlers of Colorado. Both teams needing a victory, as they were both had 2 wins going into this game. Jimmy G, 21 points for the Fatties. 24 from Travis Etienne, 20 from Diggs, 21 from Folk, the kicker. No, 21 points from the kicker. Wow. Pretty good. That's what, 5 field goals and an extra point? Daggum. They didn't do anything besides kick field goals. All right. Well, congratulations there. 136 for the Fatties. For the Antlers, you got Kirk Cousins in there at 27 points, 22 from Jamal Williams, 16 from Romeo Doubs. Doubs. I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway, 95 points for the Antlers, 136 for the Fatties. Fatties, you are now 3-5. Antlers are 2-6. Brandon and Mark, guys, good luck next week. Tomorrow we'll get into the good old preview. So anyway, next matchup, we're going to talk about Death by Taxes and Big Blue World Champs. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Both of these teams struggling this season. Weird. I don't understand it. All right, Death by Taxes. Jared Goff in there, 19 points, 27 from DJ Moore, who had an amazing catch at the end of that game, but the Falcons still won. 19 points from Kyle Pitts, is finally finding the end zone this year. 126 for Death by Taxes. Now, for Big Blue, Josh Allen, 20 points, 25 from Nick Chubb. Deontay Foreman got 31, 18 from CeeDee Lamb. Good Lord. 144 for Big Blue World Champs. That, my friends, is an 18-point victory, which brings us to 2, 3, and 5 teams at the end of that. No trophy there. No trophy there. Anyway, we'll get to the trophies in our next matchup right here. The Hooligans and Giving the Business. Chris, you had a lot of issues this week, Bubba. There was a lot of buys. You had Mahomes was on a buy. Juju was on a buy. Connor wasn't used anyway. You had a lot of stuff that you had going on. I don't know what else to say there. Here we go. Gibson, 19 points, 24 from Amari Cooper, 10 points from the Niners defense. A whopping 86 points for the Hooligans this week, guys. Which brings us to the low points scored trophy. Chris, you get a buck. You get a buck. Now, for Giving the Business, Jalen Hurts, listen to this, guys. Going through the whole lineup here. Jalen Hurts, 36. Saquon Barkley, 14. Kamara, 42. McCaffrey, 39. Hill, 30. Hopkins, 33. Ertz, 13. Suckup, 10. And negative 2 from the Bengals. The score could have been 217. 215 points was the final tally for Giving the Business, which is 10 points more than what he had last season in Week 1 against me. This is the biggest win that we've ever had in our league. 215 points scored, 129 point victory. Oh my goodness. I just don't understand it. I don't know how you can beat this guy. He's at the top of the division, only by a couple games, but I don't know. I mean, he got lucky when he drafted McCaffrey. There it is. Giving the Business, 215. Hooligans, 86. Rodney, most points scored, 215. Big win, 129. That's $10 to you in this week alone. Man, that is amazing. Got a few trades, not in our league, but there's a few trades that I saw. A few of our members on our teams are being traded, and it might affect us. So go in there, do a little bit of research, and see which NFL players got traded over the last 48 hours. Pretty crazy. It worked out for the 49ers and McCaffrey because he was being underused. Now, with a well-balanced approach, I think 49ers are pretty strong right now. Pretty crazy. We're going to get into the standings right quick, guys, before I let you go. We have top of the NFC, 8-0, the Reapers. You got Buckeye Nation and Yo Mamas at 4-4, Fatties at 3-5, Antlers at 2-6. Not out of it. Not yet. I'll get to the Hot Butts episode in a week or two. AFC, Giving the Business, 6-2. Texas Kick Sanders, 4-4. Big Blue, 3-5. Death by Taxes, 3-5. Hooligans, 3-5. You guys right now are all tied for the wild card spot. Wow, that's crazy. Antlers can still make the wild card, and after Big Blue's start, he goes from 5th to 3rd in the division. This is just nuts. Antlers have lost 4 straight. Let's see. Big Blues won 2 straight. Craziness, guys. But anyway, that is your standings. We will see you tomorrow for the Week 9 preview. Guys, take care and have a good day.